Hello, everyone. My name is BB Carter, Product Sales Training Lead here at Plexus. And y'all know what time it is. It is Dr. Hartman time. I'm here with him, our VP of Research and Development. Hello, Dr. Hartman.
Hi there.
Hello. We're back for DocTalk, and today we're talking about
Ironwoman.
Ironwoman.
Exciting week. New product launch this week. Ironwoman Advanced Absorption Gentle Delivery Iron Support Supplement to help people, get the iron they need in their diet. And we've combined that with a precision probiotic to make it more effective, more bioavailable, and gentle on the stomach.
That's right. And if you guys haven't already checked it out, there was an Ironwoman launch call that happened on Monday right here in the One Plexus Community Facebook group, where Dr. Hartman actually had an FAQ session towards the end of the call. So check out some of those Q&As in that call because a lot of them were already answered. And so today we'll highlight on some questions that have not yet been answered.
Awesome.
All right. You ready?
Awesome.
All right.
Ready to go.
So question number 1. Are there any concerns with the following? Taking Ironwoman if you are not iron deficient. Let's start there.
Sure. So iron is an essential mineral. So everybody needs iron. Iron is something you have to get either from dietary or supplemental sources. Waiting until you are deficient in an essential mineral is less than ideal, right? So iron is something you should be getting in your diet all the time. The role of supplements in general is to help fill those gaps. So if you're not taking in enough iron from your diet on a regular basis, think about supplementation. Don't wait until you're fully deficient until you do that. Utilize great nutrition, utilize dietary supplements to fill those gaps in your diet.
Perfect. All right. Are there any concerns with what if you don't know if you are iron deficient?
Best thing you can do, figure out how much you take in on a daily basis. USDA has a great database online where it lists thousands and thousands of common food. You can figure out over the course of a day how much iron you're taking in. And then based on your needs and goals, the average adult woman needs 18 milligrams of iron. It's not always possible to get that strictly from diet. So think about supplementation to fill that gap.
Okay. And can you have too much iron?
You definitely can. Iron is a mineral, and all minerals you can overdo. So fat-soluble vitamins and minerals are things that you can take in too much of. So there is a what's considered a tolerable upper limit in terms of iron intake, and that's the number that most people, you can take up to that amount before you start to experience any negative side effects, and that number is 45 milligrams. So that is 4.5 times the amount you would receive in Ironwoman. So it's pretty far up there. It is possible. But you would have to be somewhat intentional to try to reach that. It's very, very unlikely you're getting that from diet and supplements alone.
Good to know. Okay. Next question. Iron supplements can cause constipation. Is there anything specifically in Ironwoman that helps reduce or prevent this issue?
Great question. Yes. Precision probiotic. We use a specific probiotic that helps with the absorption of iron. It helps to create an environment in the gut where iron is more readily absorbed. But again, probiotics in general do have that digestive benefit related to all probiotics. So when we use the term gentle delivery in our tagline, advanced absorption, gentle delivery, that's really what we're referring to. We're also able to use a smaller amount of iron than many other iron supplements on the market because of that advanced absorption. So we don't need the massive amount. And usually it's the large dose that causes the stomach issues. So we're providing an amount your body can utilize, and hopefully it's enough that doesn't cause any issues.
So less iron to achieve the desired benefits.
Absolutely, because we're able to ensure greater bioavailability of that iron.
Awesome. All right. Next question. What is the difference between ferrous fumarate and other forms of iron, such as ferrous sulfate, ferrous gluconate?
Gluconate, yeah.
Gluconate.
So ferrous that's just iron is ferrous, right? So that is the primary mineral your body is taking in. All the other terms, whether it's ferrous sulfate, ferrous fumarate, ferrous gluconate, there's several others. That's just how the iron is bound to be able to be utilized in dietary supplements. So we utilize ferrous fumarate. There's a really robust body of literature that shows that this is an effective way to supplement. You don't need to have as much elemental iron. So it's very much chemistry at this point. So you're able to take in a larger amount of elemental iron without a massive dose of total iron in the product. So that's the form we use. We utilize kind of the body of research literature to show which forms are best utilized across wide ranges of people. and that's where we land.
Got it. And can you take the different forms together, or is it not needed?
You can do anything. We landed on ferrous fumarate because that was the one that, as we looked through the clinical research, that is the one that's shown has been effective for helping people fill that gap in their diet with iron and without any sort of adverse side effects. Some of the other more common forms, like ferrous sulfate, usually it's a much larger dose, and it just depends. If you think about Ironwoman, we're using a pretty small capsule, so we wanted to balance the amount of material going in there, but also ensure you're delivering the iron your body needs.
And it's what, 10 milligrams?
10 milligrams.
In our Ironwoman. Okay. All right. So next question. Practice my Latin skills here. Is the strain Lactobacillus plantarum that's in ProBio 5 and Vital Biome the same exact strain as is it Lactobacillus plantarum that's in Ironwoman?
Great pronunciation. Yes, no, it's not the same strain, but yes, that is the correct word. Lactoplantobacillus. So a couple of things. Lactoplantobacillus is just kind of the new nomenclature for this particular probiotic. So when we use the term strain, what we're actually referring to is strain specificity. So it is a different strain used in all three products: ProBio 5, Vital Biome, Ironwoman. What you're seeing though is the genus, which is Lactobacillus, and then the species, which is Plantarum. And in general, Lactobacillus or L. plantarum strain, so you can use those terms interchangeably. Lactobacillus, Lactoplantobacillus, they mean the same thing. That is the genus of which the bacteria comes from. The species is Plantarum. So anytime you're talking about L. plantarum in general, these are lactic acid producing bacteria. The strain specificity really refers more to like the metabolites that the strain are producing. So we selected the strain in Ironwoman because of metabolites that it's producing to create an environment in the gut to help for the absorption of iron. So different strain, but it is similar genus and species. So
you still want to take your ProBio 5 and Vital Biome.
Yep. This Ironwoman does not replace any other Plexus product. If you think about how ProBio 5 is designed, it's a combination of probiotics and enzymes, helps to create balance in the gut, helps to create an environment of optimal yeast balance as well. The enzymes help to break down nutrients for improved digestion. So that is a very specific product. Vital Biome is a combination of probiotic strains, two of which help with stress and mood. So those are the psychobiotic strains. So probiotics can do multiple things, and we select strains based on the functional benefits that it provides, and we utilize specific strains and specific products for their intended goal.
Yeah, it's like casting that wide net, right?
Absolutely. Trying to cover all your bases. Ironwoman, though, is a nice addition. Primarily, it's an iron supplement. In order for us to deliver iron effectively, that gentle delivery, we combined it with that precision probiotic.
Beautiful. All right. Last question. How long can you take an iron supplement for?
So again, iron is something you have to get either from dietary or supplemental sources. So everybody is taking in iron. And I looked this up not too long ago. I was asked a question about how much iron does somebody typically take in. A pound, so a full pound of ground beef. So if you're looking at the supermarket, 80-20, a pound of ground beef is less than 9 milligrams of iron. And for the average adult female, that's less than half of your daily iron needs, where the average female adult needs 18 milligrams of iron. So even if you're eating a pound of red meat a day, you're only getting half of your recommended amount. So iron is something you have to take in on a daily basis. For a lot of people, supplementing makes sense because it fills that gap. And I always like to say it's supplements, not substitutes. You still want to make sure you're eating the right things and the right amounts in your diet. But if you're not getting enough iron on a daily basis, this is where the role of supplements, this is where Ironwoman comes in.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Dr. Hartman.
You're welcome.
Yeah. All right, guys. That is it for today. Drop us a 1 if you enjoyed today's session. And catch Dr. Hartman next week. He's solo. I'm out of town, so you'll have him all to yourself.
Well-deserved time off. I'll be here holding it down by myself.
Perfect.
So I'm looking forward to it.
All right. See you next week. Bye.